there is another access keyword. We've talked about public and private, but sometimes you want something to be available to other classes, but not available to anything outside of the class. So let's take, for example, this dog. So imagine, if you will, in the future, dogs, they have rights that allow them to determine who their owner is. In fact, nobody can ask the dog who their owner is unless the dog allows them to. So the previous way is you may say, hey, let's go ahead and create a private string owner, and then we do a get here, and we can do a public string owner get, and we can say return this dot owner. And we can do a set saying set this dot owner is equal to value. All right, so now we have this owner that we can set. We can get and we can set the owner, but this is public. And so a dog should be able to access the owner. And in fact, let's go ahead and go one step further and say pets have the same rights. So not just dogs, all pets have the same rights. So if we were to do it this way, dog can see who their owner is, and anybody who creates an instance of dog can also see who their owner is because this is public. So as an example, let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and leave those lines there, and I will go ahead and set. So I could say novo dot owner is equal to Jeremy, and I can console dot write line, and I'll just say novo dot owner. So if I run this, I will see Jeremy because, well, Novo is my pet, so that is why I'm listed as the owner. But again, imagine, if you will, that pets have rights and they only want to know who their owner is, but they don't want anybody else to be able to ask who their owner is. They have the permission to, or the ability to say who their owner is, but they don't want just anybody. In fact, we want the validation to happen in the dog area. So we cannot make this private, because if we make that private, dog won't have access to it. So we cannot say public void reveal owner. Console.write line. My owner is. And then if we just say this dot owner. So if we do that, notice that owner is a private property. So we can't actually access this. So this is kind of showing how we can access something. So inside of this class dog, we can say public void set name. And now we can go ahead and say this dot name is equal to Novo if we wanted to. So this dot name, since it is inherited and it's no longer in the dog class, it is able to access that. All of this is this dot whatever. So that's why this dot owner resolves to this up here, even though it's not inside of this class. So this keyword, I was just highlighting that because this keyword there is referencing anything inside of here, and then anything that it can see from its inherited base class. So getting back to this here, we cannot make this private because then dog cannot see it, and we cannot make it public. So if we make it public, this works. However, this still works because the since it's public, anything can see it. So we want some access to where any something in here can only be seen by anything which inherits it. This is known as the protected keyword. So if we do a protected keyword, we'll see 3 uses right now. But and we'll actually see 1 broken use, actually 2 broken uses. This is a setting and this is getting. But notice that now this is working. If we go down here, this is broken. Cannot access protected property owner here. And same with that. So dog and anything which inherits pets can see those properties, but anything which is not inheriting that, notice that this is not inheriting pets, cannot see that property. So this protected keyword allows you to have some things which only derived classes can see. So instead, what we need to do is here, we need to say, let's go ahead and I'm just going to set an owner. So I could say this dot, oops, no, I can't do it like that. I can go ahead and set it here and say, if this dot owner is, let's say, actually no, I can't do it that way, sorry. I need to set the owner somehow, and I'm just going to go ahead and set it statically for now. So instead of doing it that, I'm going to just say is equal to Jeremy. So now when I reveal the owner, I cannot set it here like that, but I can say novo reveal owner, and when it runs, oh, that's actually doing a right line. Now when it runs, it will be able to read that owner property and print it out, and that is coming from this line here. But nothing outside of pets or anything which derives pets can actually see that particular property.